Today, the moon continues in Sagittarius, where we are getting a peek at that bigger truth. So, how is the truth evolving? How is it unfolding? How is it emerging from where it has been perhaps obscured by the bigger feelings that we're experiencing? So let's dive in today with the Sagittarius moon and what is the bigger truth. I'm Marina Orms here with your Astro Vibe for Saturday, April 27th. So the moon's in a fire sign. Fiery Sagittarius is philosophical. It is getting us to think about things, reflect on things, get that bigger perspective, right? So as we get a little bit of that higher level view, that bird's eye view, a bigger vantage point of some of the things we've been going through, which have been quite changey, quite the transformational time. Oh my goodness. So this Sagittarius moon helps us connect with what it all means. How do we begin to sort of understand and put it in the context of all that we are becoming? So understanding what we're becoming and what this journey is really about, having a little bit of that further along the journey feeling where we have the ability to look back and see where we've been and get a bigger perspective on it. We also, of course, now have Mercury direct in Aries, also a fire sign. So some of this energy is helping us begin to move forward, getting out of the experience of being in right in that transformational process. So as Mercury station direct on Thursday, and very slowly, right? When it changes direction, it slows way down. And so then when it goes direct, it's not actually moving forward for a while. It's kind of hovering on a point and then slowly begins to move forward. So the further we get away from the point where Mercury stationed direct, the more we start to slowly pick up a little bit of speed and start to get some traction. What are we going to put in motion based on how we are seeing this bigger picture of truth? So getting that perspective on what is the bigger picture of truth, and then starting to bit by bit, put it in motion, see what it looks like, where do we want to take action. And of course, we are in the moon cycle that began with the Aries new moon and solar eclipse. So our theme, the qualities that we are working on this month, this moon cycle month, are have to do with how we take action. So the Mercury retrograde, the Scorpio full moon, the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction, all the alignments that have been happening recently. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go back, look in my playlist to find some videos to cover what some of these transformational aspects and alignments are. So as we have been going through this deeper process of tapping into our deeper truth, allowing energies to move below the surface, they are changing us in ways that we can't understand when we're in the middle of that change process. So around the full moon, which was April 23rd, we had that Scorpio full moon. So the changes are happening internally around that full moon. It's not something we can describe or find the words for. We're feeling it. It's moving inside of us. It's maybe knocking us down a little bit, right? As we have to take time for ourselves to do this process work that we don't have words for. And so what's happening is that change emerges, is changing things, right? Moving things inside of us, rearranging our insides, helping us to let go of things that no longer serve us, helping us to call in what we are becoming and want to become more of. So the point is that as we've been going through that in recent days and weeks, now with Mercury direct and starting to move forward, as well as this Sagittarius moon energy for today, we have some ability to see the bigger picture and take, what does it look like to take action? So if you were coming out of the cocoon as a butterfly, right? You went, the caterpillar self went into the cocoon, dissolved, basically it's death to our old self, right? So dying to your old self, your old identity, and that reformulation is happening inside the cocoon. Then you come out of the cocoon and now your wings are damp, right? It's kind of like, whoa, what is this new shape that I am stepping into? What does it look like? And getting to explore and play and sort of try on some of these new things that we're becoming. And maybe like I get this image of just kind of sniff around, right? Sniff around your own life, see what feels different or what is asking you to think about things differently. How can you tentatively take some of those baby steps into what you are becoming and what action looks like from this new sense of self. And you may not have the full picture yet, the full perspective on what you are becoming or what this new sense of self is, but it's a good time to experiment, to play and just kind of sniff around and see what you are noticing about what looks and feels different, what is opening up for you, where you feel some creative instincts or impulses to try things. That is what this is all about. It's about emerging into a more creative version of yourself, a more evolved, I guess, version of yourself as you grow into what it is you are becoming. And of course, life, our entire life from birth to death is all about growing and becoming. So it's not like this is the only time you're doing that in your life, but it is what it looks like right now is new and exciting in the ways that it is possible for that to be unfolding right now. So in other words, things are changing with the eclipse, 2 eclipses, Scorpio full moon, Uranus and Jupiter conjunction. We have some rearrangement, some changing of direction, some emerging of new possibilities, and some awakening to being able to see things we haven't been able to see before. So what is it you're becoming? What does it look like and feel like? This Sagittarius moon is waning, right? We're integrating, we're processing, we're digesting, and we're tapping into a bigger understanding of what is this bigger truth and what does it look like and feel like to step into our new selves. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Marina Orms, and you can learn more about me and how to work with me at astrologyheals.com. I've got right now a special offer on a recorded reading to help you see where the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction is showing up in your life, what area of life it's showing up in, and what parts of your chart are being activated that can help you understand even more powerfully how to work with this energy. So check it out, astrologyheals.com, and I'll put the link for that recorded reading, Jupiter Uranus reset reading in the description for this video. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing. And I will be here next time with more astrology for unshakable self-care. Thanks again.